Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another video, and today I'm gonna teach you guys a brand new video. This is the first video of 2022, or as most people are calling it, 2020 part 2. Who knows, we'll see how this year goes, but hopefully it's gonna be a good one. But today I'm coming back with the vocal tutorials. This year I'm going hard with them, going heavy with them, bringing you a lot of them. And also because I'm going pretty much the extra mile with these vocal tutorials, I'm gonna give you guys the FLPs and the vocals effects presets absolutely free. Yes, free, no charge. I'm gonna be doing it. So if you're in FL Studio, I'm gonna give you a stock version of the vocal chain and also a Waves version for the vocal chain. And if you're in a different DAW that's not FL Studio, I will be giving you the Waves StudioRack vocal chains with macros built into it that you can download in link description below, absolutely free. But watch the video so you know how it works and know how everything goes. But like I said, I'm giving it to you for free. But because I'm giving it to you guys for free, if you could consider donating to the channel, support your boy. Like I said, you can send me a PayPal donation, you can send through Cashapp, or even my you can send me Bitcoin if you're into the cryptocurrency as well. I accept Bitcoin because I'm a big crypto person as well. Talk about that in another video. But yeah, that just kind of helps the channel, show you support, and kind of helps me continue making these videos without having to make, selling you guys these presets for 20, 30, 40 bucks like everybody else. I just give away for free, like I said, and any donation is appreciated. If it's 10 bucks, if it's $5, even if it's just $1 or 50 cents, everything is appreciated. But if you cannot donate, what you can do is thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and also share the video. That's just as good as a donate if you can. Like I said, doing that just helps your boy out and helps me continue making these videos absolutely free for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in this video. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a Don Toliver vocal effect inside of FL Studio or any DAW. Let's go. So here we are inside FL Studio, but before I continue, I do want to shout out the creator of the beat, because I gotta do that. I'm gonna start looking up people who are, like, I guess up and coming or not as known producers, and kind of using their beats for these vocal tutorials. That will help me get these out faster, and also kind of just show some support to smaller creators. So this is a beat from the guy Hoops. This is a channel right here. It's called Hoop. It is a Don Toliver, Travis Scott type beat called New Beginnings. Check him out. Leave him a like. Leave him a comment. Let's say, dope dude. Let's say he got some amazing beats. Check out his beat stars as well. Got some good beats. Like I said, just want to give shout out to smaller creators out there. I'm gonna be doing this to random people out there. So keep making them dope type beats, and I might use your beat in the next video. So like I said, we're gonna be doing a Don Toliver type of beat, kind of like in the way of the Life is Don, his latest album. I really like that album. Don Toliver, one of my favorite artists out there, and I just like the ambient sound he got. And I gotta, not only I'm gonna do this, but I'm also gonna show you that there's some ambient vocals kind of like him. So here is the vocal chain. Like I said, I will have the full vocal chain that you can download down below for Waves. Also have a stock version of it as well if you want to download that, and also have the StudioRack version, which I'll show you that and show you how to work that as well, because it's pretty unique and kind of a little bit more powerful using that. So let's go ahead and break it down. So let's just go play this beat real quick, and let me go ahead and just do a little freestyle real quick with the vocal effect, and I'm gonna break down each individual vocal. So here we go. Oh y'all already know what it is. I ain't the best freestyle, but I love to do what I do. Yeah. Okay, I pull up. They know what it is and how I started. Talking all that stuff, we go retarded. Making money, watching how we gonna blow. They hating on me, know I do it when I show up. And I pull out when I get it, I be skirting. Yeah. They be hating on me when I do my thing. They don't like me when I do it, that's how I go. Hating on me, I know. When I'm about to get it, I be really in it. How I'm got to go, they talking shit. They just mad at me, that's just how I go. I got your bitch, and she on the floor, shaking that. I already know what's going down and how I gon' be. They talking crazy, I know. They hating on me, I show. They don't like me, cause know I got that money really gon' blow. How I doing, how I is. They don't like me, what I. Okay, that's enough. Anyway, yeah, that's how I go. So hope you guys like that little freestyle. Like I said, I'm not the best freestyler out there, but as you can see, it's a pretty dope effect. I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and pick it up, link description below. Like I said, you can get it if you want to, but stay tuned to the video, and I'll actually show you how to use the StudioRack version, and I'll show you how I made it myself. So if you want to recreate it yourself and change some things up a little bit. So let's just start from the top, and then I'm gonna mute my mic from Discord, and I'm just gonna turn it back on so you can actually hear myself in here. So now I should be coming through here, So let's just go ahead and mute everything. So, and let's just go from the top. So we're gonna go ahead and mute everything, mute all the effects. and of course just go one by one. So of course, first off is going to be auto-tune. And when it comes to auto-tune, like I said, you just pretty much want to set your favorite auto-tune. I pretty much use a fast retune speed and a fast note transition. So pretty much, you know, the standard for auto-tune, that's how Don Toliver's type of vocals work. And then also you want to make sure that it's set to your key and your beat. So, you know, this beat was of course harmonic minor in C. And yeah, so if yours is F or G or B or whatever, set to your key. And then that's pretty much it. Auto-tune, you know, yeah. You know, auto-tune, easy. Next up, we have on the Rvox. Now, when it comes to Rvox, I use Rvox as a gate. I primarily use it as a gate plugin because it's the best gate plugin out there. Plus, it comes with a nice little compressor. Like I say, it has like the LA2A style compressor built into it. So I do like that. So I just turned the gate up so it just kind of keeps my background noise out. And then also I have the compressor about 4, just kind of smooth everything out. And as you can hear, if I start talking, when I turn it on, you just hear how the compressor, the gate kind of cuts everything out. And when I talk, it comes back in. So yeah, you see, it just sounded good. And it just kind of bring my vocals more forward with that compressor. So, you know, before, this is what it sounds like before. Just kind of, you know, still sound normal. Then turn it on. Just kind of gives a little bit more warmth to it. And I do like that. Next up, we have a Rvox, I think it's the REQ6 in the Renaissance bundle. One of my favorite EQs, very easy to use, very simple to use. Let me change this auto-tune over quick. Pretty much very simple to use, very easy to use, and pretty dope. Like I said, here you can just go ahead and copy these. What I usually did is just cut some of the lows, boosted a little bit of where the warmth is in the vocals, cut out that nasty frequency around like 450. I usually find out in my voice and most voices I work with, that's usually kind of a bad frequency. Kind of boost around 2 and 3K, use the high shelf and kind of just boost it with a bell here. Just kind of get a little bit more presence to kind of bring it more forward and give a little bit of sheen or brightness. And then I use this high pass filter to cut some of the lows out so it's not too bright. So when we turn the EQ on and off, you'll be able to hear how it just kind of shapes everything up. So this is what it sounds like with the EQ on. And then if I turn the EQ off, you see how it just kind of sounds dull and kind of, you know, lifeless. And then with the EQ on, just kind of breaks things a little bit more forward. Let me turn the auto-tune off so you can really hear. So yeah, you can just hear how it just sounds a little bit more present, a little bit more modern sounding, which is dope. Next up, we have a Rcomp, which basically is just another compressor. I use kind of a medium attack, kind of a medium release, and just kind of compress it based off, you know, my voice. Use the opto mode with warm. Any compressor will work at this point, but like I say, I like the Rcomp because it's very easy to use, very simple to use. And like I said, it's just another compressor because I like to use multiple compressors. Just like I like to use multiple EQs to get my voice because I don't want everything to be done in just one plugin, kind of spread it out between multiple plugins. So with no compression, and then when we turn on the second compressor, it just gives it that upfront, aggressive, more modern hip hop, rap, R&B-ish type sound. As you can see, it just sounds kind of like all over the place, kind of, you know, that. This just makes it a little more control, a little more forward, and that's the kind of sound we're going for when making these type of vocals. So yeah, that's dope. Next, we have a de-esser, the RDesser. And you notice I'm using a lot of the Renaissance plugins. So the reason I'm doing that, because if you don't have any of these plugins, you can pretty much buy the bundle because the bundle's super cheap and, you know, get this effect. So that's why I'm kind of using a lot of the Renaissance stuff, but I will be using other plugins as well. But, you know, link in the description below to all the plugins I'm being used. And I also leave like a little coupon code and all that 2 ways because they are doing like a sale right now. It's like buy 2, get 1 free. I hope it's still going on, but they always do sales like that. So check them out. But yeah, this is just, you know, taking out some of the harsh S's sound. So it's de-essing it, you know. So my S's aren't too in your face. Standard de-esser type stuff. You already know de-essers are good. I like using them. We'll get back to this Metaflanger and I'll show you why I have that in there in a second. But next, let's go to the H delay, which I really like H delay. Very simple delay, and this is just giving that kind of ambient sound and making it sound like really, you know, spacey and all that. So as you can see, I just have it set to the host tempo. I got it 1/6. Now you 16th, you will have to change this depending on the tempo of the beat. This beat's tempo was 72, so I had to kind of bring it up that high to kind of get the effect I want. If the beat's faster, you can make it a little bit slower or whatever. I turn the analog off because we don't do that. The wet and dry is on like at 10%, so it's very light. And I have the lo-fi mode because that kind of it reduces the highs of the echo, so it makes it sound more like a filtered out echo effect. So when I turn that on, you'll hear, yeah, check. Oh yeah, I pull up. How you feel? I'm about to go out. You see that delay just sounds really good, and it just gives it that kind of, you know, ambient distant effect. Next, we go to the Rverb. I say Vox again, but Rverb, which is basically just the reverb inside of the Ressnses bundle. I use the Hall 2 preset, and I pretty much bring the wet down to about 20%, and I turned the time to about 2, and left everything else kind of standard because it sounded good just by going through the types, and it gave me that sound. So this is gonna make it just sound bigger. Give it reverb. You already know. So reverb, yo yo yo, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, just a nice little reverb. Of course, you can change the time of it to make it sound more if you want, but that's up to you, depending on your style, whatever you're going for. And then when you add the reverb and the delay, this gives that nice kind of ambient sound. So, yeah, oh yeah, I say I pull up. How you feel? How you feel? I'm about to go out. Yeah, yeah, I already know what's going down now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much the vocal effect right there. Very simple, very easy. Now, the Metaflanger is actually like the second part. So if you're trying to do like his like hooks and choruses and his ad-libs and stacks like that, he has like a chorus effect on his like underlying stacks and all that and ad-libs, and that's what the Metaflanger is doing. So when you turn this on, you get that kind of chorusy kind of stack effect. I'll just go ahead and play with the beat so you kind of hear what it sounds like. Oh. Oh, I say I pull out, yeah. I say I pull up, yeah. It's lit. They already know how I pull up. When I'm about to get it, yeah, I pull up. They already know I'm about to show out. I'm about to show out. Okay, I pull up. Hey, when I'm in your city, yeah, I show out. But yeah, as you can see, that Metaflanger just really add something to it. So if you do this for like the ad-libs, the chorus, the bridge, something like that, ambient stuff, it's gonna sound really good. So I add it in there, and you can turn it on and off depending on what you're doing, main vocals or not. Now let me just jump over to the StudioRack because this is where it gets kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and change this microphone in, and then we'll put it on the StudioRack. Now the StudioRack basically has the same, where'd it go? Boop boop. Where's it at? There it is. So the StudioRack basically has the exact same vocal chain. Like I said, you can use this in any DAW. I will give you the file to that. And as you see, it's basically the same thing. As I pull out, they already know I'm about to show out. Yeah, basically the same thing as you can see as the regular chain, but like I said, you can use it in any DAW. But I also have macros built in right here, so you don't actually have to open these up to do some of the more useful things. So like the correction, you can change the correction, how much correction you want. So you can go like, you know, maximum correction or not. You can change the scale type, the root note, you know, depending on your beat and all that. Got a little bit of compression, got the delay, BPM, and the feedback, and then I got the time and the size for the reverb. So you can pretty much, you know, pull this up. It's already set up, and you can just go in and start tweaking these little things to kind of tweak it to get a different sound or to fix it based off the song. And like I said, you can use it in any DAW. It's a Don Toliver vocal effect basics. And like I said, I will make more stuff like this and get to you. And then of course we have the FL Studio version. Now the FL Studio version, I try to do my best to get as close as I could. I do apologize. I'll just go ahead and let you hear what that sound like so you can kind of see. So hold on. Now this one was a little bit harder to get because FL Studio plugins aren't the best, but I try to do my best. And like I said, this will hopefully, you know, you can, like I say, you switch it out with your own plugins that do the similar things. But, you know, I try to do our best with stock plugins for people who just starting out, may just get a voice. So, and when I pull out, how you feel about me when I show out? You know, it's all right. The auto-tune does not really work. Picture's not that good. I used to love it. But I do have fruity chorus and vintage chorus, which is kind of, oh yeah, I pull out. Oh yeah. I don't know why this thing is off. It's on minor, but it just doesn't sound like it's, I don't know, it's just, ugh. Might need to use your own auto-tune with that. But as you can see, you know, it is what it is, but it's there. If you want to start off with it, use it, change some plugins around. It's basically the same thing with de-essers and everything like that, reverb, delays, chorus, EQ. The EQ is the exact same, the compressor set the exact same, everything. So there you go, if you don't want to spend money on extra plugins. So yeah, let's go ahead and back out on this. So yeah, there you go right there. You know, I said I try to do my best to give you guys, you know, some dope vocal effects. I want to do more of these. So if you have any artists you want me to do, leave in the description below. I have a couple set up already I'm going to do, but I will be taking down notes as people leave me other vocal effects. But if you do leave me a vocal effect idea, leave me the artist and the song so I can find. Don't just give me the artist, but don't give me a song so I know. Like, give me the artist and give me the song so I know exactly what kind of vocal effect you guys want. So like I said, if you want this vocal effect, it's down in the description below. Free FL Studio, stock Waves plugins, and also got the Waves StudioRack version, absolutely free. If you can, donate to your boy. All my links in the description below if you want to. If not, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Y'all know who it is. Your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed it. Always hope you guys had a great New Year's. Let's make 2022 the best it possibly can be. Let's make these hits. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Yeet.